Did you get recognized? I don't think so. Maybe once, I don't know, but they didn't recognize me. They recognized Leslie. But yeah, so here's what happened, guys. Some people saw Leslie, right? And then they were like, "Oh my God, it's Fuslie from 100 Thieves. I can't believe it. Can I get a picture?" And they run up to her, and then I walk up and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'll take the picture for you." And then they're like, "Okay." And then like 2 seconds later, the guy's like, "Wait a minute, are you also Sykkuno?" And I was like, "Oh, it's fine. I'll just take the picture." And they're like, "No, you can be in the picture too, I guess." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I just feel like I'm like second, you know." And then he was like, "No, I didn't notice at first. I didn't notice at first. It was an accident." And I was like, "Oh yeah, of course." So it's kind of I think he did sort of know me a little bit, but like obviously he ran up to Leslie. That's an old story. It happened like a day ago. So I guess it's a day old, but I don't know. Sounds oddly familiar, guys. I think Leslie was vlogging when it happened, but maybe not. I don't know, but it happened. It happens. I may have, like, what's it called? I may have, like, hammed it up a little when I said, "Oh, you didn't really recognize," but it is true. They saw Leslie, and they were like, "Oh, my God, it's Leslie." And then I like, got the camera, and they're like, "Oh, wait, I also maybe know you a little bit." And I was like, "Yeah." Well, that's okay, guys. I mean, people, like, think I'm, like, this popular Pepiga-level streamer. But I barely ever get noticed, like, especially in real life. I think it's because, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like everyone else gets noticed a lot more than I do. But I'll say this. If I hang around, like, Leslie or, like, someone who's actually popular, usually they'll be like, "Oh, my God, it's Fuslie." And then they'll be like, "Oh, you're that dude that plays games with her sometimes." And I'll be like, "Yeah, Sykkuno, yeah." Not trying to shout myself, just, I'm Sykkuno. And they're like, "Yeah, Sykkuno." And I'm like, "Yep, that's how you know they don't actually watch me, because they called me Sykkuno instead of Sykkuno." So it happens, but people sort of know me if I'm hanging out with the right group of people. And then they call me Sykkuno. And that's how you know, like, they sort of maybe have heard of me, but don't actually, like, watch. But that's okay. It's okay,